Do. Welcome to Two Dudes with Do. I'm Josh.
I'm Shae.
And today,
It's Disney movies.
Disney movie. Now, we're not doing that because we're retards, because when I tried to say Disney and spell it on the thing, I spelled it D-I-U.
Disney movies.
Disney movies.
You know, you gotta make fun of someone that
Yeah,
mistypes
when you mistype things, there's a problem.
Disney movies.
This takes me back to my childhood. This takes me back to the very moment of being sick with pneumonia on the couch watching The Lion King.
Oh.
This was a moment of triumph. My
Okay.
parents were amazing.
We weren't much of a movie watching family. Was it The Black Widow?
No, it's just lint. Just a little bit of lint.
That's what you think.
Maybe a spoonful of sugar to help your medicine go down.
Yeah. Oh. Well, enjoy the last drop of dew.
Anyways, there was a lot of things in my childhood that I remember quite vividly. But I'll tell you what, Disney movies have a special spot in my heart.
I'm a sucker for a Disney movie.
Dude, I can't tell you how many times I brought up Disney movies while we were talking about it in the teen group and like, dude, this Disney movie's amazing! And
No,
all
this
them
one's
kids
better.
are just looking at me. Like The Lion King, which you love,
Oh.
I love. I'm like, The Lion King! And
baby.
they're like, nah. I'm like,
And they're like, Mulan! Like, yeah! I'm like, but don't get me wrong, Mulan's a good movie. But The Lion King,
I'm sorry.
one.
It is the amazing. Now, where did it all start? You remember? Do you know what the first Disney movie was?
Well, it depends on what. Like, are we talking about like Fantasia?
It was not the
It's not the first one, but it was like a really.
It was huge, but no, the
it was
very first Disney movie.
I have no idea what the first Disney movie would be. I mean, I was like what in the 10s, 20s.
Very close. It was in 1938, 37.
Oh.
It was Snow White and Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, that makes sense now because it did look really dated.
It was quite grainy, but it was the very first Disney movie ever released. They started off real high.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Hi ho,
Hi ho,
hi ho,
off to
hi
work
ho,
we go.
hi ho. It's off to work we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. Oh, amazing! And the evil lady that was very beautiful turned into an ugly old witch.
Poisoned apple.
The apple looks so delicious.
Looks so tasty.
Best apple I've ever seen in my life.
And this is from 38, man.
37.
7. Oh, these are 38.
I mean, you have to give credit where credit's due. And here's the funny thing: there's a movie that later comes on. If you watched Saving Mr. Banks,
Mm-hmm.
is it Saving Mr. Banks? Dang, I can't remember the actual name of it. It's about how Walt Disney got the rights to make Mary Poppins into a movie. The lady that wrote Mary Poppins was so against him making the movie because most of his movies up until that time had cartoons in them, and she thought it was a very serious movie and did not need the cartoons. It was really cool. I think it's Saving Mr. Banks.
I mean, that
It's a great movie.
Mary Poppins. I see, and I think of like a cartoon character almost.
Mary Poppins was the first blend of cartoon and real life.
Yeah.
That really was a big success.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to give it to Walt Disney. I mean, the man is a legend. You know,
He
he deserves all the praise that he gets for the movies, the theme parks, the cartoon shows, the Disney Channel. I mean, all the
he
stuff.
made Mickey Mouse.
He was the man, and you know what? He went through a lot of crap to do it.
Yeah.
And Tom Hanks did a very good job portraying him. Way to go, Tom Hanks! You're one of my favorite actors.
Just
Not that
saying.
you're gonna ever see this.
You don't know. He might still be down there, in Disneyland.
Conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I'll leave that to the Sofa King podcast to go ahead and talk about. I'm pretty sure they already have,
Most likely.
but I'll let them discuss it.
Yeah, that one's pretty.
We have blended
Yes.
Disney and Pixar
Pixar.
because technically, I don't know exactly what date it was, but they've kind of blended together.
Yeah. I mean, you could say the same thing with Star Wars movies, but I don't consider Star Wars 1 through 6 Disney.
They own the rights.
They
to them
own
now.
to the rights, but I don't consider them Disney.
I wouldn't say that they were made by Disney, no, but they do own the rights to them now. So
Now,
technically, they fall under the umbrella of Disney.
Now, 7, I would say, sure, why not? You can say that's a Disney movie.
Yeah, honestly, 7 and 8 are both, and 9 now
Yeah.
are all Disney movies.
Yeah, that's all.
But they followed the guidance of George Lucas very well. I will admit, I had my very, very, very big doubts about the new Star Wars movies that were coming out when I heard that Disney bought them.
Yeah.
I love Disney, but I was like, this is a kid's network. I mean, this is made for the kid at heart.
Yeah.
Star Wars is not that kind of thing.
No. It's more for that, like...
Your dad may disagree, but
I mean, there's a lot of good Star Wars kids shows.
Yeah, oh yeah. They've made a lot of good stuff out of it, but when they were like, we're going to undertake the live-action movie of Star Wars.
Yeah.
You're talking about 1980s, friggin' Mark Hamill and, what's her name? Fisher. Leia's actress.
I have no idea.
I'm spacing on it now.
It's like a
Mark Harrison. Mark Harrison. Mark Harrison. That is a pastor. That is not the guy. Harrison Ford.
Mark Harris. It's 11 o'clock. Can you tell?
Anyways,
see, the issue why we can't think right is we're already out of due.
Harrison Ford. This is the actors. I mean, this is Indiana Jones. This is big time now, and they've taken those guys. They've taken freaking Mace Windu, which is Samuel L. Jackson. They've got the actress of Liam Neeson. They've got Yoda. They've got this whole realm of built up mountain, and they're like, we're gonna beat the mountain.
Yeah.
And I can't say that they didn't, but I can't say that they did.
Yeah.
I think they were straight on par with all the movies.
They were really good, especially now with
lot of
today's special effects.
Yeah,
made it really nice.
A lot of true Star Wars fans were very disappointed with 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
I mean, they were mad.
Yeah.
But I have to admit, you have to understand how everything went. I like the movies. They were good enough for me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, when you're like, oh, I was mad about that. Well, don't be mad about it. You just need to voice your opinion about it. So, I would say that the same people that were mad about 1, 2, and 3 are probably still mad about the Disney movies.
Most likely.
Because they followed that same kind of feeling.
One thing I always forget about the Star Wars movies in general, 4, 5, and 6 were made first, correctly?
Yes.
And then 1, 2, 3 came out later.
Yeah, in 2000s.
Yeah. And
there was a big generation gap. There's a whole, 12 years or something like that.
Yeah. How they made the movies was very confusing because of that.
Well, it was explained to me this way, and it made total sense. When you look at 1, 2, and 3, you were in the advanced society. The Empire was just becoming a thing.
Yeah.
And there was advanced technology everywhere because it was the age of technology spreading. Everything was, free trade and everything. When you look at 4, 5, and 6, which were made first, which are obviously older, the technology scale didn't go up because everyone started dispersing and trying to stay away from the Empire. Mm-hmm. So it all started going down.
Yeah.
And now it's just starting to come back out because the Empire was defeated in number 6.
Yeah.
So on and so forth. However you want to look at it.
I would say a spoiler, but that movie was released
I would say that they weren't truly defeated because obviously there's a 6, 7, and 8, so there's still an empire of some sort.
They're there.
But they were dramatically hurt
in
the destruction of the Death Star, number 2. So, I mean, it's just what it is. And I'm going to do this real quick. This is the last thing we're going to say about Star Wars because it's such a huge franchise, but we can't stick to it.
This is not a Star Wars episode. This is a Disney episode.
The people that are mad at the person who made the Death Star, like, how could you leave such a vulnerable spot? Let me give you a little tidbit of the physics here. A star farm boy from nowhere, shoots a proton torpedo down an exhaust shaft, by the way. Exhaust. Not intake, exhaust. You know what that means? Air comes out.
Yeah.
And there was very few of these on the ship at all, and that ship was the size of a star, almost a planet itself, creates a lot of exhaust. The fact that they only have, the size of a womp rat hole letting out the air, kind of impressive, I'll have to admit.
Yeah.
Then, not only that, but it has to take a 90-degree turn when it goes in the tube to go straight down towards the core to implode. And on top of all of that, did anybody happen to think that, I don't know, the magical space wizards of Vader, this happened to be his son that shot this thing down the hole? Maybe it wasn't the guy who made the Death Star's fault.
The universe was against him. I mean, who could make that shot? And also with the exhaust, it would be blowing out, which would make the rocket harder.
It would cause deviation.
Yes, which would usually probably hit the side of the panel.
And at all of that, there's no way that a 90-degree turn could happen without it blowing up. So exactly. I mean, there's a lot of problems.
But when you got the Force, all those problems are really
they're all fixed. These aren't the droids you're looking for.
Exactly.
And it's over.
This is not the Death Star.
So it's like, if you're out here like, oh, that's the guy who designed it's fault. Well, maybe it's the fact that Vader couldn't shoot the kid that he had son and made him a little space wizard that made the whole thing go down. Maybe it's his fault. Maybe. Just a little.
Uncalculated results. It was the universe just said, "Hey, you like that ship you just built? Yeah."
Also, let's not forget the countless cannons that couldn't hit this guy flying straight at him.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and mention that. So, it is what it is. Maybe it wasn't that guy. But that's just my thing. There's been some people I've heard that, it's the guy who made his fault. Not very many people, but some. So, that's the last thing we're going to say about Star Wars.
Just, out of, what's it called, probabilities, it was very low that a rocket could go down there.
Yeah, and let's not also forget that the reason they knew how to defeat you was because a woman who was not the Force infiltrated one of your biggest bases and stole out the plans for the Death Star from her father, who left them there for her to destroy you anyways.
Yep.
Just possibly, that's the thing. So, the last thing we're going to say about Star Wars, great movie franchise for Disney.
Yes. But
one of the higher grossing franchises of
Star Wars, man.
Of the years.
Yeah.
So, and the reason I say that is because The Force Awakens is the highest grossing Disney movie of all time. At $936 million.
That's a bang.
In 4,134 theaters. Opening was 470 million. So half of what it made on
day.
Well, a quarter of what it made on the opening day, essentially.
That's impressive.
Yeah. Following just behind it was the Avengers at 600,000.
That was a good movie too.
So a little $300,000 difference.
Yeah.
And of course,
300 million.
Rogue One was right below that one at 532,000 or 532 million.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, it didn't. A Force Awakens. I think here's the main reason why Force Awakens made so much money. All of the Star Wars, and I say nerds because nerds, collectors, and enthusiasts about a certain subject. All the Star Wars nerds out there had been waiting for years. Let's see, the last Star Wars movie was in 2004. I'm not 100% sure about that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was about 2004. They've been waiting 13 years for this.
Yeah.
Before that, the Star Wars nerds from the 1980s had been waiting at least 12 years for their next movie.
Mm-hmm. So
there's a big gap in between theirs. But the theater complex hadn't really taken off in between the 80s and 2000. Really what happened was in 2010 was when movies started spiking in theaters.
Yes.
So the fact that The Force Awakens made so much money was because of that. And now the new movies that are starting to come out are taking less toll because people are starting to boycott theaters because how much they're charging. So, is what it is. So, but yeah, The Avengers was second, and that was a huge movie. Marvel becoming Disney Incorporated. So, and of course, as you go down the list, you see number 4 was Beauty and the Beast, the new one. Finding Dory, huge one. Avengers, Age of Ultron.
Yeah.
Pirates of the Caribbean, the newest one, the Dead Man's Chest. Not the newest one, but Dead Man's Chest. And then Toy Story 3 and so on and so forth. You can see as the years go on, because there's more people now going to theaters, the higher grossing totals they get.
As you would expect.
Yeah, obviously,
also,
merchandise sales are not in this.
Yeah.
Is what it is. So, when you talk about Disney movies, what's the first thing that comes to your mind, other than Lion King? Because that's what comes to my mind.
That's what comes to my mind, too.
I mean,
I'd say the second one I can think of is Tarzan.
It's a good one. Great soundtrack, by the way.
Oh, that's what makes the movie.
I will say, other than Lion King, because half the time Lion King comes up, the other half I see Geppetto.
Yeah.
And I know that's really weird for me to say because Pinocchio was a pretty big movie, but it wasn't huge.
No.
The reason why is because when you go to Disneyland, in particular, at the end of their firework display, you hear the song "When You Wish Upon a Star," which is a hit, mega million hit. Yeah. I mean, it's like Disney's Encompassed. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are.
You can't hit that high note?
Well, I'm tired and I've lost a lot of my voice.
Yeah,
but it's what I see when I see Disney movie. I'm like, oh, it's Little Geppetto, or no, Little Geppetto, Little Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah,
Geppetto, things of that nature. I loved Pinocchio. It was my childhood dream.
I did enjoy Pinocchio. Being it was very old looking. It kind of it's good.
97? No. 1998, 1991, 7-year difference, big gap.
I mean, when was
movies
Pinocchio?
Started becoming really cool in 98.
When did Pinocchio come out?
60s?
Exactly. You know, it's a good movie. I love the story of Pinocchio, but it never really hit me. The
40.
Okay, that yeah.
1940.
Yeah, no wonder why I'm like, it was good, but it didn't look shiny. No.
Go ahead. Sorry.
That sounded really mad for a second. But, being
I'm a real boy.
I'm a real boy. Yeah.
Shrek.
That's DreamWorks. I wish we could mention Shrek, but that's DreamWorks. Oh man. Oh.
I got no strings to hold me down, to make me lose or make me frown. Sorry.
Hey, Ultron. I have no strings attached on me.
Yeah, he did that on purpose. They referenced Disney on purpose on that one.
Yep.
No, I love Pinocchio. It was so cool. But yeah, for him, I mean, you wouldn't have actually been watching movies really until like 2003.
Probably, yeah.
To where you can remember it. So in 2003, obviously we now have Phantom of the Menace. We have things of that nature.
Yeah.
There's really cool movies
Toy
now.
Story 1 and 2.
Oh yeah. Which were way
Toy Story
better.
1, I think it came out in 98, didn't it?
Toy Story came out in the 90s, yes.
Yeah. So I love any Toy Story movie, even the newer one.
I can't blame you. I mean,
so good. Those are my childhood movies,
You got a friend in me.
There's a snake in my boot.
Someone's poisoned the water hole. It's a good one. I mean, the Disney movies, they've obviously made a huge impact on a lot of people's lives.
Yes.
A lot of people would say, maybe in a bad way. Some people attribute Mulan to being, be a rebel, be LGBT or whatever you want to say, if that's bad in your opinion. I mean, there's a lot of ways that people are saying that Disney movies back in the day brainwashed the children of today. I can see it. I mean, I watch probably 24 hours of Disney movies a week.
I mean, you can
watch a lot of Disney movies.
You could say when Simba lays down on the grass or whatever when he's getting called back to the pride.
Sex. Or the penis in Little Mermaid.
Oh yeah.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah, the priest. I mean,
can you feel the love? That's about sex.
Yep.
I mean, Nala and Simba are getting it.
You can see it and think about it. In the next movie, they got children. Boom. And then Timon and Pumbaa are just sitting there like,
I don't know. I mean, they're watching. I kind of attribute me and you to kind of Timon and Pumbaa. I mean, we enjoy food. We're kind of lazy. Yeah, it means no worries. Life's kind of cool.
Yeah.
I mean, we could be Timon and Pumbaa.
We could.
Hey, if you're looking for a pack,
downwind.
Downwind. Hey, easy, Pumbaa. For the kids. By the way, I wonder what he was talking about there. I still haven't figured it out.
I don't know, man.
I still haven't figured out that whole thing. Not for the kids. I'm sure someone's out there like, oh, that's really easy to figure out. Please comment. I don't know. I've been trying so hard to figure it out my whole life. Like, why does he say that?
Yeah.
But, I mean, there was a lot of problems that have been found that, obviously, you're an animated drawer, okay? Let's just say you're there. You're there for every day, 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, and all you're doing is drawing scenes. The same scene, still by still.
Yep.
Maybe one day you get a little bored. Maybe you think it'd be really funny if I threw subliminal penis in there somewhere. Maybe you write it to where it kind of looks like there's the word sex in the clouds.
But when they're like, no, that's for SFX, for sound effects.
Yeah. I mean,
that's their cover up, but it depends.
I think that being a drawer, you would get bored.
Yeah.
And you're obviously very creative.
Yeah.
Creativity.
You're
not really creative, you're just something different.
You're beyond creative. You're creative.
So I mean, I blame you for it. It's a problem.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, I guess you get bored.
I mean, I don't feel like I've done anything different.
I watched Little Mermaid as a kid. I never saw a penis.
And neither did I.
And I don't turn out gay, so I mean,
yeah,
didn't affect me. I don't think there's any girls that are like, I love the penis because of Little Mermaid.
That is what I do. That's all I look at. Little Mermaid
Penis.
scene. That's all I look
There's a
at.
tower, and there's a penis.
Yep.
That's all I think about. I mean, I don't think that happens.
I
that
mean,
could be a very bad snippet for me.
Yeah. I mean, maybe a little bit bad for me, too. I'll reach you halfway on this. It's not like I'm a porn addict because I watch The Lion King over and over again.
I mean, come on, guys. We're stretching a little, aren't we?
Yeah.
I mean, conspiracy theorists aside, I think we're stretching just a bit.
I mean, sure, there's been something more raunchy, and of course there's going to be adult jokes in a kid's movie because...
You know why?
Because adults
the
pay for
parent
it.
has to watch the movie with you.
So you gotta have some snippet in there for the adults.
Yeah, I mean, think about some of the movies we watch now. I mean, as a kid, I didn't catch it.
No.
But now I'm an adult, I'm like, that's still funny.
Yeah.
Because of what I'm watching now.
Yeah.
It's wrong in some situations, but
it flies over a kid's head.
A kid doesn't pick up stuff like that. He doesn't care. He's not going to repeat that part. That part doesn't even... He doesn't... I can remember as a kid not watching The Lion King. When the scene where they start rolling around, I got bored. I was like, all right, let's get to the action. Come on, back to fight.
I hate singing.
Yeah. Well, no, I didn't hate singing.
You know
I just
what I mean.
didn't care for that moment.
Yeah.
But it didn't make me any more, I don't know, porn addict, I guess. I don't know.
That's what
I think that's the thing they're trying to tie to that situation.
Yeah.
I mean, come on, guys. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
So, and then, by the way, Andy, here's a little... I don't know if you knew this.
No.
They don't do this anymore at Disneyland. This is Disney. We'll talk about Disney.
Oh, yeah. When you said Andy,
Back in the day, this doesn't happen anymore. I mean, unless you get a really cool setup.
No,
you used to.
It is outlawed.
They've been told not to. I know. You used to be able to go into Disneyland, and if you saw Woody or Buzz walking around, you could yell "Andy's home," and they would
Andy's
fall
coming.
around, and they would just act like they were toys. Well, that got out somehow. Obviously, 500 people see you yell "Andy's home," and they see the guys falling around. They're like, "Oh, I'm totally gonna do that the next time I see them." So that gets out. Now they don't do it. Now when you're like, "Hey, Andy's home," they go, "No, he went to college. Thanks, though."
Yeah, now we're like with Emily or whatever her name is. I watched Toy Story 3. It broke my heart, but I don't remember it.
I enjoyed it.
It was good.
Toy Story 2 really broke my heart.
Oh, I love Toy Story 2.
With Jessie.
Oh yeah, when she got
When the little girl leaves her behind.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bringing up bad emotions right now. It makes me sad. Oh, I
So
feel
good.
hurt. Oh, my chest hurts.
I love those movies.
I'm almost gonna cry. I'm gonna stop thinking about it.
Yeah. But you know what really gets me? At the end of Toy Story 3, when he drops off all of his toys, including Woody, and you just see Woody looking back, just sitting in her arms, like, "Goodbye, partner," as he tips his hat. I'm like, oh!
You know what would have been hilarious?
What's up?
Is if at that moment Andy turned around, he goes, and he'd be like, "What did I give up?
I can make money!
I'm going to college, and I had a moving, living toy."
I mean, technically all toys are like that, but they don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, at that moment, you start looking at all the other toys. You can move, can't you?
I'm just saying also from Toy Story 3, let me just mention this here, they have the security system in the preschool, and the toys manage that. Well, I'm assuming it has recordings and they can see them walking around.
Or they turn it off at the beginning of the night.
Sounds kind of fishy to have a recording system you turn off at the end of the night.
No, not them. The toys do. There's like one toy that always sits in one
The
spot.
Simba Monkey.
The missing toy.
Yeah.
And he just turns off the recording or the cameras.
Maybe like flicker them when they're walking through. It's kind of fishy.
I know there's a lot of ways to explain it away.
Yeah, I'm very. You understand exactly what I thought of when I saw the Simba Monkey. I'm spoiled by Call of Duty. I'm like, it's a monkey bomb!
We're going to talk about that.
I know, but I mentioned the Simba Monkey, and then my head's like, Call of Duty Zombies.
Yeah. So, I mean, I just, there's so many good movies out there. Cool Runnings! Did you ever watch that? Oh, it's on Netflix.
Dude,
I own the DVD. It's such a great movie. Oh my, no, I'm hurt. It's a great movie. It's about the Jamaican bobsled team, which is an oxymoron in itself because Jamaicans are in like the hottest part of the world ever.
Yeah, Josh is like, I'm leaving. You can record the video by yourself.
It kind of is just shocking. I mean, I know it's the year and everything, but
well, you also got to think my family wasn't a movie family. Was Rhonda in there?
Okay, I'll give you a pass for that situation.
We went to the movies maybe 3 times.
We didn't go to the movies I mean, we went a few times, but I mean, I watch a lot of movies at home. My mom and dad, they figured out real early on that if they just bought movies that we'd be quiet.
Okay, yeah. You gotta think here. Older sibling. Look at Shandy. She had the control.
Oh, you know what, too? Also, you didn't grow up in the era of Blockbuster.
Not
really.
Not kind of, but it was...
Yeah.
When I was younger, yes.
It wasn't a thing. Well, when you were younger, too, that's on your mom and your sister. You got outvoted.
Yeah.
Several times, I'm sure.
Yes. Oh, yeah, my vote didn't matter.
I grew up in a house where my mom got a video, my dad got a movie, and then me and Jake had to split a movie because there was always a 3 for $5 deal or something at Blockbuster. Yeah. My dad was the gold member. Oh. He went there a lot. My uncle was a platinum member. My uncle, when he walked in there, hey Marcus, here's what's new this week, and they'd slide him the little pamphlet that they have just for them.
Yeah.
And he'd get to look through it, kind of thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah, he was the member. He was there 3 times a week usually.
Jeez.
He spent a lot of money at Blockbuster. But I grew up in the era, so when movies came out, you just rented them from Blockbuster. You always had a movie Friday night.
Yeah.
It was cheaper than going out.
Yeah, it was.
You could go out and rent 3 movies, which would take up all Friday night and into Saturday night if you really needed it to.
Yeah.
And you didn't have to pay for dinner. You didn't have to pay for them playing in an arcade or anything like that. It was the best thing you could do at that time.
Yeah,
other than going to the movies.
Yeah. You know that old movie movie renting place that we had in Shaft?
M's Video?
Yeah, whatever it was.
Or the one right there where now is...
Where the post office was at?
Yeah, across from the post office. That was...
I don't know the name of it. It shut down.
Go ahead, I'll keep thinking.
I always went there with, I believe with Terry, and we rented movies there. But, we weren't really much of a movie family.
Right.
It was more of a TV show family, and then even then it was more of I don't get the controller remote. I'm gonna go in my room and do my own thing.
Yeah.
As a guy, I'm the only guy, and they're like, let's watch freaking Disney princess movies. I'm like,
Kelly.
Shandy probably forced me to watch that.
It's all right. I didn't care for it. It's a Disney movie.
It is a Disney movie.
Lizzie McGuire.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm not gonna sit there and watch
Hillary Duff.
Especially with 2 little sisters I have. Later in life, they got control of the movie because there's 2 of them.
You've always been outvoted, pretty much.
Oh, yeah.
Man, you needed me earlier in your life.
I did. Dude, freaking when they got married.
She hates it when I take your side, too. Oh, she hates it. So, but when I got married.
Yeah, when they first got married, I'm like, yay, I have a big brother. We can play catch. Just joking. And literally that next Thanksgiving, we played catch outside.
I took that to heart, y'all. We can finally play catch. I'm like, yes, we can.
Yeah.
And I showed up, and I'm like, what's up, dude? What are you doing? He's like, oh, nothing. I'm just trying to get out of the house. I'm like, I got 2 minutes.
And then they found out. And then at this time, I didn't have glasses. Yeah. So I'm blind as a bat right now.
It was a little difficult. He kept on, I was like, don't wear it in your face, please. I don't want to hit you with a baseball.
Yeah.
No, it was cool, though. I mean, play catch.
You guys never know how much of a difference glasses make until you know you need glasses.
Yeah, like night and day.
Especially now, I'm like, yeah, this is normal vision.
Is it blurry in both your eyes?
Almost, yeah. Not as bad as this one, but the left eye, I can't see our faces.
Wow, that's horrible.
I know that says man cave right there, because that's obviously mine.
Right.
But I can see with my right eye, sort of.
I have not noticed that all night.
What? Oh,
that man cave.
Heck sign. Yeah, man.
That's got to go up behind us from now on. It's going to be in every one of our episodes.
It stays.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I noticed it before, but I did not think it was going
to be. Yeah, it's right there in the middle.
It's been in every episode.
Yeah.
It's now made okay, sorry.
Yeah. But
we played catch.
Yeah, we played catch. And it was like, yeah, but I couldn't see. It was still fun though.
Oh yeah.
Hey, now I'm in our church of softball league. Am I bad at it?
Well, you have a hard time hitting the ball.
Yeah.
You have never hit the ball really. Not since you were a little kid. So.
In that time I batted without glasses because I didn't know anything.
I like how every time you're like, without glasses.
You gotta take them off, man. Gotta make that emphasis, man. Also,
one of these days you'll see you without beard.
One of these days, probably sometime in the spring, later spring.
Summer for sure.
Summer for sure. I'll probably just shave it all off and grow it to where I can trim it every, every 3 days and just like, yep. But obviously now,
I think I'm going to leave it all winter. I don't know. I still haven't decided what I'm going to do. But
I'm going to trim this thing after November, though.
Oh, yeah, you definitely need to trim. All right, Wolverine.
I should try to shop sometimes.
Wolverine, come on. Sorry. All right.
That's a Disney movie.
I'm trying to lead us back into it. Anyways, there's been a lot of movies out there. There's been a lot of diversity in Disney. So there's usually almost something for everyone. Guardians of the Galaxy is a great movie. It's a Disney movie.
Yes.
And the good thing about most Disney movies is, and I say most because some people are like really weird. Like I'm not watching witchcraft, witches, Jedi's, but you can watch it with all ages of kids. You don't have to worry about it.
I've never met a kid like I hate Disney movies.
Meeting Mr. Banks? It's gonna bug me. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I've never met a kid like I hate every Disney movie I've ever watched. Now, if you're watching Disney Channel movies, I can accept that.
Kids.
But if you're just hating on Disney movies in a general area,
Mr. Banks. All right.
I mean, there's a Disney movie for everyone. Oh, I want more of a brutal story. Well, Mulan's pretty brutal.
You really think about it.
Freaking, one moment all singing and happy, like, yeah, we're ready for war, and then there's just a graveyard, basically.
Platoon, a battle regiment
dead.
Gone. Thousands of men destroyed.
They don't show bodies, but you show all the armor and all this stuff.
Here's something really to point out in Mulan. Remember then the very next scene, the guys coming down on the mountain, which was the first really awesome CGI that it was a huge deal. But besides that point, how many men were coming down with them?
Yeah.
How many men did they lose in that first fight?
I mean,
had to have lost lots.
A good amount at least.
So, what did he bring his whole country?
Possible.
Like every guy, we're leaving. We're gonna kill him.
Yep. Possible.
And then at the end of the movie, he's still trying. He's only got 5 guys left, including him. He's like, I'm still gonna try and take over the China.
Hey, dedication.
Give it to him. Give him credit where credit's due. But yeah, it's like. But I always thought like, how many guys did he lose in that first fight? Because it looks like only people that died were the China guys, and they were supposed to be the best warriors. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. So there's a lot of brutality there. Also, there's a lot of comedy in it. Eddie Murphy as Mushu.
Yep. Also, you gotta think.
Dragon. I don't do that lizard thing.
You gotta think also. I'm just gonna mention Finding Nemo here. There is blood in Finding Nemo.
Oh, when he hits his nose.
Yeah.
True.
And then Bruce turned from The Shining. Here's Brucey.
Lot of character reference.
Yeah.
Christmas movies too.
Christmas.
Lots of Christmas movies.
Yes, they do.
I enjoy lots of Christmas. I don't think this is a Disney movie though. I don't know.
I don't think it is. I don't
think it is.
No.
I hope it is, because that would just reinforce the fact that we're all brainwashed.
Josh's like Christmas. As Josh was saying in the car yesterday, is it December? Yeah, Christmas.
Not a Disney movie.
No. Shame.
On its own.
Good job, Elf.
No. Good job, Will Ferrell.
Will Ferrell, yeah.
James Caan. He's a great director. I don't think that's a good director, is he? I don't know. Does not matter.
Not Disney.
I love Elf. I wish it was a Disney movie because it makes my heart sing.
It's a great movie.
It is a movie I have to watch every year. But there's Christmas movies made by Disney, which I'll refer to one by the very great Jim Carrey, A Christmas Carol, which was a freaky movie as a kid. Still kind of creepy now.
Yeah.
But Jim Carrey did a great job on that, being
Carrey's a good actor.
He is one of the best actors I think there's ever been.
Yeah.
He can do a lot.
Yeah.
Like, he can switch to drama, he can switch to comedy. He does comedy well, obviously. He's not afraid to make a fool of himself.
Yeah.
He does action well. He does physical comedy.
We recently just watched The Grinch Stole Christmas.
Oh, that's also a great movie.
Oh,
that's
man.
a Dr. Seuss movie.
Oh, it's so good. It's because I'm green!
It's because I'm green, isn't it?
Oh, man, that movie was ahead of its time.
I'm going to watch that again when I get home.
It's so good.
I can't help it. I just love the satire, the physical.
Oh, the humanity!
Humanity.
Oh,
who
man.
wants a gizzard?
I do.
Too late. It'll be mine. Not a Disney movie though.
It's such a shame. I love that movie.
Yeah.
It's fresh in the mind because we just watched it like 2 days ago.
There's just so many movies out there that are just so worth the time and effort to talk about. We really don't. It's kind of hard. I think I can list my top 5 Disney movies. Obviously, Hercules.
Oh, that's so good.
And by the way, there's no top. It's not like a list of top 5. These are just the 5 top movies. They're all ranked number 1.
Yeah.
Hercules.
So good.
Lion King.
So good.
Sorry. Cool Runnings. You don't know it.
I don't know it.
One of my favorites. If you have a chance, John Candy. Great movie. Hilarious. Sanka, you dead, man? Yeah, man. Sorry. So, The Cool Runnings. Man, the last 2 are so hard because there's so many good movies. Because obviously, if you just say Toy Story, that encompasses all 3.
Yeah.
You kind of have to do that.
Yeah, I would say.
And now that Star Wars is a Disney franchise, I would say Star Wars, but if we're taking out new purchases, that means all the Marvel, all the Star Wars, we'll take those away. Just the originals. Man, so many movies. Number 5. Okay, I can't say what number 5 is.
We haven't mentioned Tarzan's yet.
I know, that's one of the ones fighting for the spot, because Finding Nemo's also fighting for the spot. It's hilarious.
I haven't seen Finding Dory yet, but...
It's funny.
Is it good?
It's funny.
I'll have to watch it sometime. I would say probably my favorite is... Lion King is definitely first. Then, I just have a fascination of a Toy Story. I love Toy Story as a kid.
Well, that was your Disney movie.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just like me with Hercules and Lion King.
Then later...
Ooh, Aladdin!
Aladdin! Oh, I love Aladdin.
I gotta put Aladdin in number 5.
Oh,
I gotta put it in there because of Robin Williams. He made that movie.
Such a good job. Oh
man, I don't like Frozen. I'm
No.
sorry. I mean,
No.
it's a cult classic already in itself. I mean, there's a great music from it, obviously. I think Olaf is hilarious.
Yeah.
I wish they included him more in the
In
movie.
summer.
In summer, I'll be a happy snowman. You'll be a melted puddle, son.
With my nice tan.
My wife would be upset if I did not mention Beauty and the Beast because it was
her
a great
favorite.
movie. It was a good movie. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed the cartoon. I wish that...
I'm just saying, she
Gaston
said she
was
doesn't
cool.
watch this, so you don't have to mention
I
it.
guess that's true. Tangled was funny.
Yeah.
I like Pascal.
Sonny loves Tangled.
I like Pascal.
Pascal is good.
Obviously, Mary Poppins is a huge Disney
Cult
movie.
classic.
I mean, honestly, they all go in. It's hard to say which one is my absolute favorite.
Yeah.
Like, if you put every Disney movie in front of me, and it was like, you have to pick only one Disney movie to watch the rest of your life, I don't know which one I could pick.
I don't remember.
Jungle Book.
Oh,
It's up there. Pinocchio. Peter Pan.
Oh, Peter Pan. I watched
Tarzan. Toy Story. Hunchback of Notre Dame, which we didn't even talk about.
That's a dark movie.
I enjoyed that movie.
That's a dark
As a kid,
movie.
I did not understand half of what was going on.
Oh my gosh, that movie.
There's so many levels to that movie.
That is. Woo!
And of course, the original Dumbo.
No, Dumbo.
Dumbo is a child's movie.
Yes.
It is a classic child's movie. If you're like, I don't know what to watch with my kid, put Dumbo
Dumbo
on. He'll be a little bored at first, but he'll enjoy it.
Yeah, it's Dumbo. It's
And
happening.
of course, there's Wreck-It Ralph. That's one of the newer ones too.
I love that movie. Just coming video game references.
Yeah, just because you're a video game.
Yeah. I mean, okay,
It makes sense.
It is the only Disney movie I think I've ever heard a character, the main character, look with a smile on his face. Thanks, Satan. It's pronounced
Satan. Yeah. And it's Disney. There's so many people that say Disney is Satan. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's so good. Just thanks, Satan.
There's so many Disney movie references that me and my brother make over the years too.
man.
Like, talk about. Wow, that was horrible. Stutch. Howl. Ohana means family.
Nobody left behind.
Yes. So, I mean,
Love
Lilo and
Stitch.
Stitch was a great movie. Lady and the Tramp is a classic.
It is.
If you're like, I don't really care for mushy, this is a girl's classic usually.
Yeah.
Zootopia is one of the new ones, which I really like.
I mean,
I like
it's
Zootopia.
quite funny.
Alice in Wonderland is one of those, like, if I did a little bit of mushrooms,
It's trippy.
that would be like the most amazing movie to watch. Pocahontas, classic.
Oh, the music in that movie is good too.
101 Dalmatians, it's a good one.
It's alright.
Cruella de Vil. Oh,
I will
it's
say,
so good.
Shandy loves that movie. You can
Yeah,
tell by
well, she likes dogs.
Yeah, she likes the dog.
She likes white and black too, like cows, dogs, zebras, cheetahs, whatever. Parents. One of the unsung heroes of many days is the Emperor's New Groove.
Oh, baby!
Great movie.
Oh, it's so good.
See, this is why you can't just be like, these are my top 5 Disney movies.
Yeah, because you always forget that one in the back of your head. Like, oh my gosh, I love that one.
In 1973, which is a way old movie, but I'm sure you know it, Robin Hood.
Oh,
The animal.
yeah, so good.
Good one.
Oh man.
The Aristocats, which was a classic that I used to watch at my grandma's house. I enjoyed it. They had a fat little cat. That's probably why I like Pudge, honestly. They had a fat little orange cat, and it reminds me of Pudge, most likely. Finding Nemo, obviously, we've mentioned. Moana is a new one.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very new one.
I've heard it's really good. I've watched parts and bits of it.
I've watched it several
I mean,
times
it's got
already.
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
I've watched it several times already. What can I say? But hey,
You're welcome.
I just love his character. It's just like perfect
It
character
fits
for
the Rock.
He's a demigod. Oh, The Sword and Stone.
Oh,
That's a classic.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever had a moment to watch Sword and Stone. Go and watch it. Classic.
classic.
Fox and the Hound. That'll make your eyes tear up for sure. The Incredibles, which is the best Fantastic Four I've ever seen.
Oh my, yeah, it's the best Fantastic Four movie
By the
I've
way,
ever seen.
rumored to have a new Incredibles coming out.
It's coming out 2018.
Yeah, which I mean, it's not a rumor anymore. It was a rumor.
Yeah, when it's coming 2018, I can't wait.
Big Hero 6, which you haven't seen
I
yet.
haven't seen yet.
Go watch it. Baymax is hilarious.
Yeah, I've heard.
This little snippets that you see online.
Yeah,
it's just the whole movie like that.
That's beautiful.
So there's that. And then Monsters Incorporated.
Oh baby. Love that movie too.
They had a lot of references to Toy Story too.
Yeah.
As well.
Freaking put that thing back where
Put that thing back where it came from. So help me.
So help me. So help me.
It's a play we're rehearsing. Put that thing back where it came from. Or so help me.
So help me.
So help me. And end. It's a work in progress.
So good.
The Great Mouse Detective, which you don't know anything about. 1986. Great movie. Wow.
That's a good movie.
I like WALL-E. I think that WALL-E was like, Disney's like, this is what's possibly could happen if you guys don't change your acts.
Also, I love that it's a movie that the character speaks almost no.
There's no main dialogue from the main character.
Yeah. I mean, the first 15 minutes of the movie, I don't think there's a single word of dialogue.
Mostly music.
Yeah. And
it's a great movie, though. Oh my gosh,
whoops.
Great movie. Great movie.
So good.
Rescuers. I don't know if you remember that
I think
one.
I've seen
the
it.
little mouse.
Yeah.
They were cool. They were cool. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, that's good.
Here's one that a lot of people forget is actually a Disney movie. A Nightmare Before Christmas.
That's a Disney movie?
Yeah, it's at Disneyland, man. The Haunted Mansion.
Oh, dang, I didn't know that.
And during Christmas time, he takes over the Haunted Mansion.
That's awesome.
Yeah. No, it's a great movie. Tim Burton did a great job. And it was a Disney movie. You want dark.
Yeah,
that's the dark side of Disney.
We watched it recently, what, last Halloween?
Oh, we watch it every Halloween. I watch it because my cousin Abby is very, very much into it.
Yeah.
And I think she watches our website, our YouTube channel. Abby, you love the old Nightmare Before Christmas.
So good.
Leave a comment. Tell them just how much you really like it.
And then Atlantis was also made by Disney, if not mistaken.
Atlantis, yeah.
So that's such a good movie.
Oliver and Company. I don't know if you remember that little cat and the dog. No, okay.
Maybe
it's too old for him. It's me. My Treasure Planet.
I've seen it. Yeah, that's a good one.
Great movie. Brave, which was one of the new ones. The Scottish,
Sunny, I've seen it.
The Scottish woman.
Sunny loves that movie.
Enchanted, which.
Let me see it.
The Enchanted is about they come from.
It's more like a spoof video movie.
Yeah, I guess. And of course, the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh baby, so many childhood.
Of all those movies, man, how do you pick a top 5?
There's so many good.
Like they're like Desert Island, Disney movies. Go. I'm like, nope. Because if I'm going to Desert Island, I'm taking every Disney movie I have with me.
Yep.
So I mean, obviously, and of course they have the Princess and the Frog now, which is meh.
Eh.
I watched
the main
villains.
And also, that's a dark ending too.
Yeah. Of course, we didn't mention Bambi.
Ugh.
Bambi hurts my heart too.
Bambi.
His mom dies in the first 5 seconds of the film, or 15 seconds of the film, or whatever it is.
Like the first 10 minutes at least.
Yeah, it's so fast.
It hits you.
Beauty.
You think, oh, it's gonna be happy little fun? No.
He can fly. 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 Peter Pan. If they're like, why are they singing He Can Fly? Peter Pan. If you don't know
it's Disney. We're gonna break out in song and dance.
Yeah. If you can't understand it, you're too young. Cinderella. Cinderella. Man, my mom used to watch that crap all the time. It's a girls' movie. I'm gonna be completely honest.
I enjoyed it from a young age because Shandy watched the crap out of it, so it's like in my brain.
Yeah. I mean, all girls did.
Yeah.
The perfect cast. A Goofy movie.
Oh, that's so good.
Brought in Michael Jackson. Not technically Michael Jackson, but it was Michael Jackson. Yeah, let's just be honest. It was Disney's take on Michael Jackson. It was awesome. And of course, it had an extremely Disney movie spin-off of it. Great movies. Let's see. Is there anything?
It's nice to see Goofy in a different light than just being that derpy little character that we all know him. Mm-hmm. Him being an actual dad, but still being Goofy because he's Goofy.
This one was made by a girl, I can tell you, because the top 3: Beauty and the Beast, Little Mermaid, and Aladdin. Those were the top 3 of this person.
I love Aladdin.
So that's how you know this was a woman.
Yeah.
Because guys don't put Beauty and the Beast and Little Mermaid in their top 3. Not normally. I mean, they might. But in averages, I'm sure that those aren't top 3. They're probably top 10.
They're really good. I mean, the music and all of them are really good.
But yeah, so I mean, I think we listed most of the best movies from Disney,
yeah.
And of course we all have experiences. I'm sure as you're watching this, you were hearing the names of it, and you're going, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, we were doing that the entire time.
Yeah, and then you start singing your best impression of a horrible job of singing "When You Wish Upon a Star." I mean, there's probably so many songs out there. I can go the distance.
I can show you the world.
Shining, shimmering, splendid. Tell me, princess, now when did you last let your heart decide? I can show you the world. Sorry.
That's so good.
Yeah, it was. Oh, great movies. Oh, I forgot about Ratatouille.
Oh, dude, I love Ratatouille. I watched that in theaters, actually.
It's a great movie.
So good.
I mean, how do you pick? I mean, obviously, all of the Pirates of the Caribbean, which were revolutionary for the time.
Yeah.
The Santa Claus with Tim Allen.
Oh, I didn't know that was a
classic.
I did not know that was a Disney movie.
Hocus Pocus.
Ooh.
Halloween Disney movie.
Yeah.
And of course, The Rookie with Dennis Quaid.
I don't know that one.
Oh man, you're not a sports guy. That's why.
Yeah.
It was a high school teacher. He used to be a baseball player.
Uh-huh.
He started teaching high school baseball instead. You know, he's a high school coach.
Yeah.
And his team, his players, beg him to basically go and try out for the thing. He throws like a 96-mile-an-hour fastball.
Yeah.
And he ends up becoming a major league baseball player. He gets to pitch. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Flubber. How did I forget Flubber?
Flubber! Oh, Robin
You're elastic.
Williams.
You're expandable. Contractible. You know what this is? It's Flubber!
I love it when he like puts on a basketball. It's like, boom!
Oh, it's a bowling ball. Boom,
Was
boom,
it a
duck!
I thought it was I thought I saw a scene with a basketball.
That's later in the movie. But the one you're probably thinking of, he starts with a golf ball. It hits a guy in the head and shoots off into the sky. Then he does a bowling ball, kinetic energy test.
Yeah.
It falls off. Boom, 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 boom. Hits the next guy in the head, shoots up the same way. I mean, great physical comedy. And then later he rigs the basketball game with Flubber so that his team would win.
Yeah.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Which, great movie.
A little weird.
Yeah, a little strange.
It's really good though.
Yeah, it was a great movie though.
It gave you a big sense of scale, especially when they found like that giant Oreo. I think it was.
They fell in dip.
And they were
they found it in the kid's bedroom. He wasn't supposed to have food.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was cool. Of course, the Muppets are in it. Of course.
Yep, they're Muppets.
Man, I mean, there's just Freaky Friday, which was more of a girl movie, but it was
yeah.
cool. Sky High.
Oh, I love Sky High.
Yeah, I mean, these are also technically Disney Channel movies. Kind of like Now You See Me, Now You Don't was technically a Disney Channel movie, I think, and then came out as a Disney movie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I forgot about this one. George of the jungle, strong as he could be. Oh, watch out for that tree. Watch out for that. Yeah. Oh. I mean, there's just so many cool ones. Frank and Weenie was another Halloween movie that came out. Into the Woods, which was the musical that they made about all the Disney movies.
Mm-hmm.
They made a musical about
I can't remember.
James and the Giant Peach.
Oh, yeah.
Classic.
I read the book on that one. It was really cool. I'm talking about that book. That book smelled like peaches.
I never read the book.
I read the book. It was pretty good. I know, you're surprised. I read a book.
I don't read books either. I'm not going to mention this, but I'm going to mention it because I'm very upset about it. And I hate the movie because the little girl dies in the middle of it. So, and I wasn't ready for it. Nobody warned me about a little girl dying. This is something you need to say something. And it's a book first, and I didn't read the book. And you're like, it's a great movie. Come watch it.
You talked about this before we started recording.
Bridge to Terabithia. I'm not. No more. Oh, The Iron Giant. Is that one of them?
No, it's not. It was one of the very few that's not a Disney movie that hit so well.
Classic.
Oh, that almost needs to.
Should have been a part of it.
Oh, I wish Disney would just buy the companies. Like, I want that movie.
Yeah, that was a great movie. Let's see.
What was that?
That was the last 50. That was 50 to 100. I wonder which one is.
I can't remember. I don't think this is a Disney movie. It's the one with like this. It's like a 3D CGI world, and this girl is mad at her mom or whatever, and she like goes to somewhere and like it's her mom with like a button of fries.
Caroline.
That's not a Disney movie, right?
No, not as far as I know.
I don't remember. I just remember that movie was creepy as crap.
Shandy said the same thing. I don't think it's very creepy. Oh, Bug's Life.
Oh, Bug's Life.
Good one.
So good.
Flick.
I don't know the eyes. By the way, you also asked Star. Star hates that one too.
I think it's just your family thing because I don't think it's very scary at all.
I don't. It's that uncanny
Maybe
valley.
it's because you watched it. You watched it when you were pretty young. I didn't watch it till I was like in my 20s.
Oh no, I watched it when I was like 10.
I don't know.
It's creepy.
Oh, The Newsies.
I don't know.
That's a very classic movie. All the older people will be like, "Oh yeah, The Newsies."
And they're like, "Screw you, Shae. You don't watch movies." And you're like, "Yeah, you're right."
For all the little kids, Meet the Robinsons.
I love that one.
Great movie. Up. I don't know how Up didn't make it in any of the other lists I was looking at.
Yeah.
Up is a great movie.
Oh, it's so good.
And it kills you on the inside at the same time.
Yeah.
The first 20 minutes, you're like, oh, I love these characters, and then turn it a little more.
Well, you're my dog, aren't you?
It hurts.
I was scared, so I hid under your porch.
There's another old movie that all the old people will get. Bedknobs and Broomsticks. Great movie. Oh, it's a great movie. And, of course, The Parent Trap, which they made a remake of it. I don't know if you ever saw the remake with Lindsay Lohan.
I think I saw the remake with it.
Yeah. It was a good remake. I have to admit. The original one was good. I didn't remember the Titans was a Disney movie.
Neither did I.
How about that?
Who knew?
It's a good movie, though. Oh, Tom and Huck. I remember that one.
Oh,
Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Yeah. Now, one movie that's kind of...
Good movie. Man, I forgot all about that movie.
One movie that is weird that we researched it before. Chicken Little. Did you ever watch that one?
Oh, of course I watched Chicken Little.
Yeah. That one's an interesting movie.
Is that a Disney movie?
It is. We saw it before. It's made by Pixar.
Oh, that's right. It's Pixar. I'm sorry. No, great movie.
Great movie. Kind of.
The sky is falling.
It rates really low for some people. I enjoyed the movie.
A lot of people just... It came out in such a weird time.
Yeah.
Like, it came out, but it wasn't the big movie that came out, you know?
I think some movie was like falling right behind it or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a movie came out right before it.
There was two right in the middle, yeah. Oh, Angels in the Outfield.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about that.
We talked about it a little bit.
I love that movie.
And of course, I don't know if you know this one. It's called The Big Green. It's about soccer kids. Kids playing soccer.
No,
it was really fun.
I heard The Big Green. I started thinking of The Green Mile.
No, not even close. When I was a little kid, that was The Big Green. It was about soccer. It was funny.
Okay, yeah.
At the end, the bad guy had to kiss a goat.
Nice.
I guess technically this is also it was a Disney Channel movie technically, but it was a Disney movie, the Even Stevens movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I don't like this one personally. But your cat's named after it. The Princess Diaries. Lucifer. She says it's kind of named after Cinderella, but in The Princess Diaries, Anne Hathaway's character has a fat cat, and she calls him Louis.
That's funny. That was unintentional. We just named Fat Louis because it sounded like some mafia gangster.
Shandy had other things. Holes.
Oh my god! Woo! I love Holes.
I mean, these are all just.
I read the books. I watched the movie.
It's a big movie. Oh, Homeward Bound. Great movie.
I don't know that one.
Kid. Prince of Persia.
Oh yeah.
That was technically a Disney movie, I think. Ooh, The Mighty Ducks. Ooh. Great movie. Go get 'em, Conway! Did you ever watch Heavyweights Diary? Did you ever get to watch it? Oh man, we've got to watch it at my house. You will laugh your little butt off.
Look on the bright side, Josh. With these upload schedules we have to do, we can watch movies as it's uploading.
Oh, good point. We're gonna be watching Heavyweights one of these days.
I'm like, we can watch movies as I'm uploading.
Yeah. No, dude, great movie.
Yeah.
National Treasure is technically a Disney movie as well. It was cool. Jungle to Jungle. You remember that one, Tim Allen?
No.
Has a kid in the African safari. No.
No.
You older people know exactly what I'm talking about. Mimi Siku. One of these days you'll get to watch it. Maybe I'll find a copy of it. Man of the House. That was a good one with Jonathan Taylor Thomas. These are older movies. Blank Check. You know Luck of the Irish. It was actually on TV.
Yeah, I love Luck of the Irish.
I'll Be Home for Christmas. Jonathan Taylor Thomas. You don't watch very many of the Jonathan Taylor Thomas movies, do you?
I don't know who he is.
Did you watch Home Improvement?
Wait.
Home Improvement, he was the middle child.
I watched Home Improvement, yes.
Okay, so it was the big kid with the mohawk, or the mullet.
Yeah.
Not him. The next kid down.
The bull hair?
Yeah. Well, no, not the little kid, not the bull hair. The one in the middle of them. The good-looking one. Most would say. All right. No, I have to show you now. Muppet Treasure Island, by the way, too. That's not John Taylor Thomas, but Jonathan Tay. There we go. There you go. Do you know him?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember.
Okay, he was in a ton of Disney movies as a kid. He was a big Disney movie kid.
Oh, okay.
What has happened to him? He's fallen off the radar. I think he's doing extra stuff. Oh, no, there's an explanation. I'll watch it later. But
good to know.
Man, there's just so many good Disney movies. I mean, obviously, I've missed a few.
Yeah,
we only have so much time.
Disney's been around since the 30s. It's now 2017, almost 2018.
It's almost been 100 years of Disney. Ooh, that's going to be a cool Disney episode. Oh, it's going to be a good Disney year. I'm going to have to buy tickets for that year.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to go to Disneyland that year for sure.
A century of Disney. We're coming close to that.
I was there for the 75th anniversary.
Oh, that's cool.
Was I? No, I wasn't. I couldn't have been. Could I have been? Yeah, I could have been. I'd have been young, but I could have been there. It would have been, I think 1935 was when Disney became a big deal. So that would have been 2005. Yeah, I could have definitely been there.
Yeah.
No, that would have been 2010 for the 75th. I think me and my Uncle Marcus were there. One of the coolest fireworks displays I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I love Disney. Oh, Indiana Jones is also part of Disney.
Oh, yeah, it is.
How do I forget Indiana Jones?
I don't know, man.
Space Mountain, all of the awesome stuff. Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, also a movie. Dang.
That movie's a weird one.
It's a good movie, though.
It is
I mean, as an older guy, I remember watching it as a kid. It was funny.
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd.
What?
Dan Aykroyd's been in a lot of movies for Disney, too. I can't remember the guy's name that's in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, but he's a funny actor.
The dad? Dad?
Yeah, the dad. Oh, Honey, I Blew Up the Kid was also a Disney movie, which he makes his kid, like, the hugest baby ever. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
Man, what else? Man, there's just been so many good movies. And Indiana Jones, by the way. I can't even get on that. I'll be on Indiana Jones
we're already 56 minutes in.
Obviously, we love Disney movies.
We like Disney.
If there's something we missed, something that you like more than what we've said, please, the comment section's below. It's just for you.
It's free.
Yeah. You don't have to pay to do a comment. If you're getting charged to do comments, you're on the wrong website. You've illegally downloaded this video.
You've illegally downloaded YouTube.
So, yeah. No, but, yeah, if you're like, no, that was not the best movie, I think we can both agree almost. 100% Lion King's up there. They're making a live-action Lion King.
That better be good.
Yeah! I'm telling you. I mean, there's things that happen in your life when you're like a little kid. When you're a little kid that when you get to experience it as an adult, you just get super excited.
Yeah, the only issue now, they're comparing it to the Lion King, and I'm going to be judgmental as crap.
I'm going to go into it fully expecting just nothing great.
See,
if you go into it not expecting a greatness, and it just barely lives up to it, it's been a good movie.
Yeah, like when I watched the new Ghostbusters, I came in with zero expectations. I expected it to be crap, and I actually quite enjoyed it because of that.
I'm not watching that movie.
My dad wanted to see it because, my dad's like Ghostbusters.
I know.
So I was like, oh, no.
It would be like if they changed all the cast of Star Wars to all women.
Yeah.
Your dad would still go watch it.
It's Star Wars.
I have... My brother thinks I have this thing against women leads, and I guess I kind of do. But the main problem I have with this movie is you've replaced Dan Aykroyd and Bill Murray. You can't do that.
It's hard
There's
to do.
no way to replace a guy like Bill Murray. There's a reason why he's the king of chive. I mean, dude, come on, guys. Let's just be honest. Don't attempt to remake. You can make a new adaptation.
Yeah.
Make it Ghostbusters 3. Whatever.
But you just
But do not say you're remaking Ghostbusters and use no original guys. I mean, I think they step on they step onto the movie for like a cameo.
Yeah.
But
and then they bought the actual Ghostbusters house from one of the original Ghostbusters, if I remember correctly.
It was Dan Aykroyd, if I remember correctly. Because what's his name died.
Yeah.
I can't remember his name now. But yeah, I mean,
this
I have a problem. Yeah, I have a problem when people are replaced completely when they did such a great job and there was no reason to replace them.
Yeah.
Like the Jungle Book, when they made the live action movie, they did a very good job of adapting it.
Mm-hmm.
I was impressed by it.
I haven't seen it.
Well, it was good. No, I mean, don't get me wrong. It was a little different.
Yeah.
It's not like when you were a kid.
Obviously.
It's just slightly different. There's a different storyline to it, but still somewhat the same.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of basically they looked at the old movie and said, okay, this is the kind of what we need to get to. These are the main plots. Let's build it around the main plots and still kind of go the same direction.
Yeah.
But let's make it a little different. Like the Mowgli wasn't raised by wolves in the original. Spoiler: he is in the new one. Essentially raised by wolves. So you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was taken in by the wolf pack. So. There was differences, and I'm sure the same thing's going to happen with Lion King. There's going to be slight differences, but I'm hoping it's very similar.
Yeah, I just hope because I hear Lion King, and I'm like,
Oh, you're like, yeah, your red flags start to go off at the same time. You're like, oh, this is gonna be great, but oh, what if they suck at it?
Yeah.
So obviously, that's what happened with Star Wars. Oh, it's gonna be so cool, but what if they suck at it? So there's a lot of like.
Yeah, it's like saying, oh,
I hope it's good.
They're remastering. Okay, I'm a gamer, so like, oh, they're remastering Ratchet and Clank. When they did, I was like, ooh, they better not mess this up.
Or making a Ratchet and Clank movie.
Okay, that one we don't talk about. We don't talk about that.
Was it bad?
It got like a 9 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I didn't watch it. That's why.
I refused to watch it because I don't want it tainted. Because what I've read is if you play the game, you basically watch the movie. They took the game's cutscenes and added just a little bit more animation to other scenes.
Well, that's not exactly bad. I mean, if you never played the game, no big deal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but along, coming.
We're getting off topic. Big time.
I know. Well, you mentioned the movie, and now we got talk. Now I got to talk about it real quick. When you play the game when it first came out in 2002, nostalgia, and then you played through every single Ratchet and Clank game, excluding the PS3 era.
So it'd be like if they made a Crash Bandicoot movie, and just used the cutscenes from Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I can see how that'd be a problem.
Exactly. Okay. Think of it as what's a game that you used to play the kid that had cutscenes? I mean, I can't think of any of that. Like childhood games.
Played a lot of games, brother.
Okay.
I mean, they made the Super Mario movie, which was hilarious. But
yeah. Think of it as, they made a movie of Super Mario Sunshine, okay? And they took the cutscenes from that and then added a little bit extra flavor.
That would be weird.
Exactly.
But if they made it a live action, that wouldn't be too bad, I guess. They should, but they can't make Ratchet and Clank really a live action.
No, they could, but it would bother me.
Ratchet's... Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of Jack.
You might be thinking of Jak and Dexter.
Jak has the long ears, right?
Ratchet is a wombat, basically like a fox kind of thing. His ears stick out to like right there.
And he has the little robot thing with it.
Yeah, on his back.
Okay, I was thinking of Jak.
Jak and Dexter.
Jak and Dexter.
They could do a live action Jak and Dexter.
Yeah, that would be funny.
They could do that.
Yeah. Oh, they're also making a live action Mulan.
Are they really?
That's what I've heard.
I feel like that movie's gonna be really brutal.
I think that it's gonna be really awesome.
That's what I'm saying.
I think that would be a better than any other live action they've done so far. Hercules would be really cool too.
Oh, it'd be so good.
The only problem with Hercules is they've made a lot of live action Hercules movies over the years. Dennis Quaid, I think, was one of them. No, not Dennis Quaid. The other guy that looks like Dennis Quaid. Doesn't matter. Yeah. There's been a lot of adaptations.
I love the Hercules Disney movie. It's so good.
Yeah, I hope they do good for Mushu if they do.
Yeah.
The Mulan.
It's gonna be harder. They better let
Obviously, this has been a really long episode.
It's Disney, man.
It's like Call of Duty Zombies. We have to break up Call of Duty Zombies into three episodes.
This one's not too long because we're wrapping up now. But when we start releasing the zombies,
it's three installments for sure.
Yeah, for sure. We're making it simple and just covering over each game, but this is just one big subject.
But like we said, if there's a difference, and you're like, oh, you missed this movie, I really liked it. It's probably because we didn't like it. Put it in the comment section below.
Someone didn't see it.
Yeah, put it in the comment section below. We'd love to discuss all the comments about that movie, at least our own take on it. Most likely, you're going to hear from Shae saying, I didn't watch that movie. You'll hear from me like, oh, I didn't care for that movie, or whatever.
Yeah.
There was a lot of the, like, Princess and Frog. I really didn't care for that movie.
I
said I didn't care for Frozen. I like Tangled.
Tangled had a good humor.
Yeah. So, I mean, please comment below, like this video, give us a thumbs up, say, hey, I really enjoyed Disney movies, blah, blah, blah.
Forgive me.
We have an Instagram account. It's Lightly Food. You can find us there. The link will be in the description along with the Twitter account.
Same name.
Lightly Food. Twitter gets some bloopers and things of that nature. Instagram gets behind the scenes stuff we're planning, stuff we're doing at the moment.
Yeah.
Like we uploaded, there's a taco video that we did. We uploaded what was going on the day we went and bought the tacos, and so literally you were like 2 weeks ahead of the taco video.
I mean, it's still not out. How long ago was that? Like a week and a half ago?
It was the first week of...
it was the second.
Yeah, first week of November.
It's been 10 days.
Yeah, so it's only been about 10 days. So, but you've seen it already, and we still haven't uploaded that video, technically, as of this moment, us recording this.
Yeah.
So it hasn't been uploaded. So if you're following our Instagram, you get to see all that cool stuff. Plus, on our Instagram, you see some of the merchandise that we're trying to get ready to make for you guys. All you have to do is make an order for us. We'll put it out there. But, it's just basically a personal message.
Yep, eventually I'm going to have to buy... a hat.
Yeah, you can buy the hat. We got to take the special situation for the T-shirt we want to make. We got to make that T-shirt, but we got to have the picture for the T-shirt to be made. So we got to take that picture one day.
Yeah, we gotta have multiple body sizes.
Yeah, so I mean, there's a lot of different things in this.
Because obviously I'm gonna be the 2Xer.
Yeah, so I mean, we're having stuff rolling out slowly, but as of right now, obviously we've only been doing this for just over a month.
Maybe a month and a half.
Yeah, so I mean, we've just started.
I mean, we did the whole month of October. We started in September.
Yeah, so I mean, we're on our second month.
Yeah,
truly, full second month.
And obviously now with the holidays running through, things are gonna.
Yeah, things are up in the air, but we're still recording every Mondays as best we can. Uploading Tuesdays, Thursdays, and we're trying to get Saturdays going.
Depends on the day and how it's going, and if honestly, I have Tuesdays and Thursdays stuck in my head. Getting Saturday or Sunday.
Well, what's great is you got about 2 more weeks of moving, and then your life will get back to a little bit like normal.
Hopefully.
So we'll see what happens. But still, go ahead and follow us on those things. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Get the notifications going in the little parentheses. Make sure you know when we upload. Because like we said, sometimes it's a little spotty during the day. It's not the same time of day. You'll want to get that notification so you know when you can watch our next video.
Especially with the move. And when I finally move, I can't upload at my house because my upload speed is...
So, but there you go. So that's the rundown. If you have any other questions, any other comments, there is a comment section below. There's an Instagram to follow us on, direct messages.
There's a Twitter to DM me.
We have always gotten back as soon as possible. Yep. People have asked, what kind of questions do you want? We want any questions. We're still looking to make our question and answer video, but we need your questions. Yep. So, why do you like Elf so much? Why do you guys only have YouTube most of the time?
Why do you guys have beards?
Yeah, how did you meet? We've kind of talked about
that.
That
was an introduction. Hey, if we can get a question to fit in there, we'll take it.
Yeah. Why does Josh love to wear weird stuff? I don't know. I have a
Why does Shae wear the Flash hat in almost every episode and wear either the fake Call of Duty shirt or the Flash shirt?
Yeah.
Today is different because I'm out of laundry because they took my washer.
Yeah. Are you guys ever going to do anything other than talk? Of course we do.
Eventually.
But there'll be answers. So why do you guys always keep changing chairs? There's lots of questions you can ask. Lots of answers we can give. But we have to have the questions to get the answers.
Where did you get the man cave at?
Good question.
I have no idea, honestly.
You answered it.
I would assume so.
Why is Josh's favorite thing smiling? I don't know. Why is smiling my favorite? I don't know.
But I just realized something, Josh, on the pre-show. I could have just showed them that graduation picture.
Oh, yeah. Where do you guys live? You don't get to know the exact location, but we'll tell you kind of where.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you guys like doing for fun other than making podcasts and playing video games? Well, that's a little bit easier for me than him, but...
That's kind of all I do. Podcast, video games.
What's your favorite type of bed? I don't know. Favorite food? There's lots of questions. All you have to do is ask them.
What do you use for your hair?
Ooh, that's a good question. What do you put in your beard? We do put stuff in our beards.
I do. I did it today because I was rushing today, but...
When are you going to shave your beards for sure? Why will you shave your beards?
Because
what was Josh's favorite part about his wedding? There's all kinds of fun stuff you can ask, but you just have
to
ask
What part
him.
is Shae the maddest about Josh and Shani's wedding?
What
was Shae maddest about?
Yeah, that's a question I can answer right now, but I'm not going to. You gotta follow us and get that question answered.
That bothered me so badly.
So seriously, ask those questions. We really need to hear them.
So
you can go on Instagram. There's an actual post on there where you can put questions too.
You can just tweet me.
Spread it to friends,
and I will say what's up.
Be like, I want some questions for these two dudes. Watch this video. Ask them a question. Ask me a question about them.
Yeah.
I'll get the answer for you guys. You just gotta do the questions. I think that's good.
I think that's good. Get some of that friendly advertising at the last 3 minutes of a hour 12-minute video.
There you go. So you're like, I didn't have to worry about that. So for Two Dudes Would Do
and Lightly Food,
I'm Josh.
I'm Shae.
How do you do?
I feel like I want to watch a Disney movie right now.
I want to watch How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Bye. Oh. All right, Josh. That's that.